Hello everybody, Matthew Armstrong here, and this is day 16 of how to get your shit together in 100 days challenge. So are you just watching? Are you on the sidelines? Or are you on the field playing the game? Are you involved in this challenge? Are you doing it for yourself? Or are you just sitting there eating the popcorn, in the sidelines? Well, all the actions on the pitch or in the field, or you got to get in the game. You got to get in the game of life and to make things happen. You got to be in that slipstream. If you're on the sidelines, you just watch life going past you. And so, there's times when we're on the sidelines, there's times we're in the game. But if you really want to make something happen in your life, you got to get in the game. You got to do it, right? It's just really about doing it. There's 5, let's say, principles of success that come to my mind. The first one is to know your outcome. That's know where you're going. Have the end in mind. Start with the end in mind. You start this 100-day challenge. What's the end goal? Start with the end in mind, and then you know what daily steps you need to take in order to achieve that goal. Let's say, and of course, the second thing, as we just started off saying, is to take action. You got to have your outcome, have the end in mind. And then you've got to take action on what it is that you wish to do, and it's got to be daily. That the secret source of success is in the daily actions. It's what you're doing daily to move towards your goals, to move towards your vision and what you want to achieve in life. The third thing is to have what I call sensory acuity, and that is just to have like an awareness, like a heightened sense of awareness of when you come across things that need to change. When it's like the fly that's constantly banging off the window, trying to get out the window. It's not getting out the window. This fly's got no sensory acuity. It doesn't get it that there's actually glass there. It's stopping it. It keeps on flying and bouncing off the window. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and trying to get a different outcome. But if you have sensory acuity, you won't do that. You'll try something a few times. You'll notice where you need to shift and what's not working, what is working, and you'll get feedback from other people. And that's really where it's all at. It's the feedback from the other people, because really when you want to succeed at something in life, you learn from others, right? You learn from others. You model success. People give you advice, things like that. So it's having that sensory acuity to know what's really working and what's not. And then the fourth thing is to have behavioral flexibility. To be able to change your behavior if necessary. To go, okay, I've gone this far. Now I have to change something in order to go the next bit. I have to be able to, bend a bit. I have to be more like bamboo and be flexible in what I do, and not be stuck in one thing, because things change. Things change in ourselves, things change in the economy, things change in our business, things change in our relationships. We grow, we change, and we have to have that behavioral flexibility in order to adapt to these changes and not be rigid. And so it's just about not being rigid and having that behavioral flexibility to be able to move into a different, let's say, frequency when necessary, or take on a different task, or whatever it may be. Number 5 is to operate from a physiology and a psychology of excellence. Now what does that mean? So physiology is everything we do with our body. It's how we show up, really. It's how we breathe. It's how we gesture. It's our tonality in our voice. It's how we move our body. This is all our physiology, and that creates our state. Our physiology starts to create our state. So what we're doing for our body affects our biochemistry, and then that affects the state we're in, and then that also affects our mind. So a psychology of excellence is how we're thinking, what we're saying, the questions we're asking ourselves, holding ourselves to a higher standard, creating those habits that we need to create, right? And so those two together, a physiology and a psychology of excellence, creates our state. And our state helps us make better decisions, take better actions, and it gives us the ability to change our behaviors, even though if one behavior might be uncertain, we haven't done it before, it allows us to do that. So those are our 5 principles of success that you can apply, and you apply those 5 principles of success on your 100-day challenge of how to get your shit together, and then you shall be ensured success. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like some help, you like help on getting your shit together, then I'll leave my stuff underneath, my WhatsApp, my Messenger. You can send me a message, and I will endeavour to get back to you as soon as possible. And leave us a comment in the box as well. Give us a thumbs up. See you tomorrow.